Thank you, Devin. Our final speaker, David Duxbury, was also selected as one of the Speaker at Large for this year's ceremony. His speech is titled, Walking in Purpose.
Good evening, parents, staff, and my fellow class of 2015 graduates. Or as I'd like to say, what's up, dudes? It is an absolute honor and privilege to be one of your speakers at large tonight, and words cannot express the excitement I'm sharing with all the graduates as we close a major chapter to our lives. Some of you may know me as Mr. Merced, the guy who sings Smelly Cat at a rally, or for most of the parents here, you probably think I'm just some weird guy with a microphone. And most recently, I was the guy who showed up late to grad practice. Yeah. Regardless, my name is David Duxbury, and I'd like to leave my incredible classmates with some words of encouragement as we honor them tonight and as we watch them grow in the future. I think it's absolutely insane that somewhere around 4 years ago, we were all 8th graders, and I'd like to apologize to anyone who had to watch me wear skinny jeans. Whew, it was a rough day. We were all 8th graders preparing to make the big jump from junior high school to the huge, crazy place we call high school. For some of us, going into high school was a fairly easy thing to do. Some of you walked on campus your first day of school and just knew that you were going to do well. Academics, sports, extracurricular activities were calling your name, and you were totally ready for the high school experience. For others, that transition was awkward and maybe even a little difficult. You weren't sure where you'd fit in, what activities you'd participate in, why girls no longer had cooties, or how in the world you were going to get through 4 years of this stuff. Whatever group you can identify with, I'd like to share a few things that have encouraged me over the past 4 years of my life, and I hope that they encourage you guys as well. World-renowned writer and philosopher C.S. Lewis once said that hardship often prepares an ordinary person for an extraordinary destiny. Whoa, deep stuff, huh? Now, what in the world is my destiny? What is my purpose? For the past 4 years of my life, my mission and purpose has been to encourage and to love those around me. I can't count the amount of times I've been asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? Or the famous, where are you going to college? For some of us here, we still may not know the answer to that question. However, let me tell you something that I don't want any one of you to forget. If there's anything in the next 5 minutes, it's this. You have a purpose. You might be saying, wait a second, is this my purpose? This school stuff? Like, that's it? You may have sat in class learning mathematic functions with Mr. A, wondering how in the world that was going to help you find out what you're going to do in life. You may have written countless essays with Mrs. Chiesa, or learned tons of physics equations that you learned all by yourself in Mr. Freitas' class. Don't fool yourself, you know you looked in the back of the book. You know you did. Or you may have studied health and wellness with Mr. Scheidt, which probably helped you know what not to do. And there are many other things you may have studied. All of these classes, teachers, tests, waking up early, and all of this other craziness we experience in high school. Is that it? No way. You were made for so much more than to get up and get ready in the morning just to fall asleep at night and do it all over again the next day. You have a purpose. I assure you there will be a moment in your life where something clicks and you say, this is exactly what I was made to do. This is why I'm here. So maybe it wasn't that health or English class. Maybe it was a welding or woodshop class that you said, yes, I want to do this. Or maybe you had a mini epiphany when Mr. Church said something about the study of statistics. I don't know. And you may not even know. And guess what? It's okay. This is a work in progress, you guys. Like I said, for me personally, my mission and purpose has been to encourage everyone I come in contact with by any means necessary. I hope that 20 years from now, people will remember me as being a loving and encouraging guy, because I know I would not be where I am today without the help and support from other people. Your purpose does not have to be determined by a career. You determine what your purpose is. You determine how you're going to use your occupation or position to fulfill what you were called to do. And I hope you guys can walk that walk. So, where are you going to college? What do you want to be when you grow up? It's okay if you don't know the answers. It's okay to say, I don't know. 4 years ago, we weren't aware of what high school was going to be like. We didn't have the answers. And look where we are now. All dressed up, celebrating some of the amazing memories, smiles, and maybe even reflecting on some of the hardships together, or being tardy at grad practice. Just know that wherever you have been, whatever you have done, whatever has been done to you, you have an extraordinary destiny. If no one has ever told you that, then please let me be the first. You guys have a purpose. Now let's go walk in that purpose. Thank you so much, class of 2015. I will always remember this place as a home of not only scholars and champions, but amazing and encouraging people. Thank you.